Hey there. Gerald Bass, creator and founder with the Rise of the 1%, reporting live from Buckhead here in Atlanta, Georgia at the Rise of the 1% headquarters. Just hopped on. V, welcome V, welcome. Welcome to Moya. Welcome. How you all doing? How you all doing today? I'm gonna attempt to get this whole live in. I've been cutting some videos today on my phone, so attempt to get this whole live in. How you all doing? How y'all doing? I wanted to go live talking about developing the right mindset for success. Reporting live from Atlanta, Georgia, in the Buckhead area at the Rise of the 1% headquarters. Tamoya says, I'm grateful. How you doing? That's great. I'm doing awesome. God is good, V says. Awesome. Lonnie Robinson. Hey brother, happy Saturday. Absolutely, happy Saturday to you too, Lonnie. Happy birthday as well. Ida, checking in, how you doing? Hey, how's everybody doing on this Saturday? I wanted to go live in the Facebook group today talking about developing the right mindset for success. I know I came in the Facebook group a couple of weeks ago and I had asked everybody what some things they wanted me to speak on, and I know some of you all said personal development, personal growth, having the right mindset to be successful in business. So I wanted to come into the Facebook group and go live today and talk about developing the right mindset for success. 'Cause I know a lot of times we share a lot of tactical stuff and strategies to grow your business, specifically using the internet and stuff like that, but of course at the end of the day we still got to have the right mindset. So that's why I wanted to come in the group and go live on that. So Ida says, I'm good. That's awesome. Great stuff. Okay, so with that said, I'm not going to be very long. Like I said, I've been cutting some videos today, using my Saturday to put some content together and stuff like that. So I'm going to get this information out the best I can with my phone. All right. So I want to talk about developing the right mindset for success. So when it comes to developing the right mindset for success, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I have discovered from hearing a lot of people talk over the years about people who are quote-unquote successful, especially when it comes to being successful in business, and I'm pretty sure some of you all have heard this at times too, is that people who become successful, they become successful because they're lucky, or they have become successful because they have all these college degrees, or they became successful because they inherited some money, or whoever's in office at the time is the reason why they're successful, right? And I'm here to tell you all today that none of those things have anything to do with being successful in business. You know, I've been fortunate enough to be very successful in quote-unquote, business myself over the years, and I can tell you all this. I don't have a ton of college degrees. I didn't inherit any type of money or anything of that nature. So when it comes to being successful, it does not matter about those things. It don't matter who in office. It doesn't matter, who you're married to or who you're dating, who your kids are, your childhood, your past. None of that has anything to do with being successful in business. What I want to share with you all is three things that I have discovered from some of my friends who are quote unquote successful in different areas of their life, and specifically business as well, that I've seen that they all have, to even myself, when it comes to achieving massive success. And if you have a pen and pad, you want to write these things down. If not, you can come back and watch the replay later and write these things down. So number one that I'm going to share with you all is most successful people, for one, they have a strong mental attitude, and not only that, they have a strong mindset as a whole. That's the first thing. They're constantly working on their mind. They're constantly working on their personal growth on a day-to-day basis, right? Personal development. Okay, they're always focusing on strengthening their mind. Okay, and they're also always focusing on having mental toughness, right? So that's number one. They work on their mindset every single day. Number two, they have a plan. Okay, you want to write that down. They have a plan. Okay, they have a plan. They know their goals. They have a year plan. They have a 3-year plan, 5-year plan, 7-year plan, 10-year plan for what their life and what their business is going to look like. Okay, so you want to ask yourself, do you have these things in place? Your 1-year plan, your 3-year plan, your 5-year plan, your 7-year plan, your 10-year plan. What does your life and business look like? And who are you going to have to become to be able to accomplish those goals? And what actions are you going to have to take over that time period to be able to accomplish those goals? What are some things you may have to give up to accomplish those goals as well? Is this making sense to you all? Comment below if this is making sense. I do want to have a little interaction. Comment below if this is making sense to you all. Write it down and make it plain. B says, absolutely, that's what the good book says. Write it down and make it plain. That's what my favorite book says. It's called the Bible. Ida says, yes. B says, yeah. Okay. Lonnie says, yes, sir. Awesome. Okay. So that's what you got to do. All right. And then the third thing, they have specialized knowledge. Okay. You want to write that down. Specialized knowledge. So what I mean by specialized knowledge is they find something specifically that they're passionate about to specialize in and to become great at, right? And to master. Right, so in the beginning stages of like growing any type of business, a lot of times I know we hear these sayings that we need to have multiple streams of income. And yes, I believe over time, as you start to grow a successful business, maybe you get it to 6 figures or 7 figures and above, you know, you can start looking to the different investments and start to spread your wings a little bit. But I believe in the beginning stages, you want to find one specific business model, and you want to identify your strengths when it comes to growing that specific business, and you want to become great at it. You want to master your craft, whatever that may be. Like, for instance, with our company, The Rise of the 1%, I saw that I had strengths when it came to marketing, right? I'm real good with marketing. I'm real good with sales. And I'm real good with coaching and training. So that's primarily what I focus on. And I have other people who help the company with some of the other things, like the technical aspects of growing the business and like the operational sides of the business. Okay? So I say that to say, like, you got to have specialized knowledge. That's the third thing. Okay? Lonnie says, I take a dull pencil over a sharp mind any day. Write it down. Absolutely. I love it, Lonnie. I'm telling you, I love that. V says 100. Okay, you got to have specialized knowledge. I love that, Lonnie. You got to have specialized knowledge. Because think about it. Like, for instance, let me use for an example like LeBron James. You know, LeBron James right now, they say, is arguably one of the best basketball players playing at this time. Arguably, right? And LeBron James, what does he focus on every day? I'm pretty sure he's focused on basketball. He's going to the gym every day. He's training on how to become better at basketball. He's not focusing on playing baseball and football and soccer. He's focusing on basketball. Right? So that's what I mean by specialized knowledge. Something you can specialize in and become very great at, right? Now, also when it comes to mindset, developing the right mindset, all right? You want to get rid of disempowering beliefs and disempowering words. Okay, disempowering beliefs and disempowering words. So what I mean by disempowering words to me is I'm going to try to do something. I'm maybe going to do something. I'm going to see if I can do something. Those are disempowering words. Empowering words are words like, I am going to do something. I can do something. I must do something, in the words of the great Tony Robbins, right? I must. Okay? You want to get used to using more empowering words in your vocabulary. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? That's in a good book. So at the end of the day, like, you want to get real great at speaking empowering words and having empowering beliefs, okay? And stay away from a lot of disempowering things. And in today's time, a lot of things that's very disempowering to us is the media as well. Causes us to have disempowering beliefs about a lot of things. Sometimes associations who we're hanging around, who we're surrounding ourselves with, can cause us to have disempowering beliefs as well. So you want to be around people that's empowering you, people that's uplifting you, people that's speaking life into you, and you want to also plug into sources that's empowering. You know, read books, listen to audios, listen to podcasts, YouTube videos, hop on live streams like this. Do things like that. Go to conferences, events, and be around other people who are like-minded like you, who are going places. And that will help you with the empowering part. Ida said, don't try, do it. Absolutely. We talked about that this week on the call, didn't we, Ida? Then B say, boom. Okay, so that's all part of having empowering beliefs and empowering thoughts and taking empowering actions versus having disempowering. All right. Now, last couple of things I'm going to talk about is the mirror effect. A mirror effect. I actually learned this from one of my mentors. He had a company, did close to $50 million last year. And he talks about this in one of his trainings called the mirror effect. And basically what the mirror effect is that if you're going to be like successful with growing you all's businesses, you're going to have to become very decisive in your decision making. So, successful people, they're not very indecisive. They're not in between. They make decisions. Okay, successful people make quick decisions. They're slow to turn around. Unsuccessful people make slow decisions. And when they finally make a decision, they keep switching their mind back and forth, back and forth. So what I'm talking about when it comes to the mirror effect, okay, you want to become the type of client that you want to attract into your business. Okay, you want to become the type of client that you want to attract into your business or with your business. Okay, customer that you want to attract to your business. So what I mean by that is, all right, when it comes to you making investments in yourself, okay, when it comes to you making investments in yourself, you don't ever want to be in between. If you're going to make an investment, make an investment. Okay, don't have people chasing behind you for investments and stuff like that you say you was going to make. Because what's going to happen is you're going to start to attract the same type of potential clients and customers for your business. Okay, you attract who you are. So if you're not going to do something, just say, I'm not going to do it. If you are going to do it, make sure you move forward with it and keep your word. Because those are the type of people that you will start to attract to you. That's called the mirror effect. All right. Also, get great at, thanking people and giving people compliments. Because what happened is you put that out in the universe, is you constantly giving people compliments and telling people how great they are and tipping people well if you go out to restaurants and they did a great job, things of that nature. Guess what? People are going to do the same for you. Right? People are going to do the same for you. You're going to get people doing testimonials for you and all type of stuff when it comes to your business, because guess what? You're putting that out there in the universe, and so it's coming back to you. All right? That's called the mirror effect. Is that making sense to you all? Is that making sense? And I got one more piece and then I'll be done. Then I answer any questions. Is that making sense to you all? When it comes to developing the right mindset, it's something called the mirror effect. I learned that from one of my mentors. I'm very decisive in my decision making. If I tell somebody I'm going to make an investment, I do my best to make that investment. Okay? Because those are the type of clients that I want to attract to me. So that's what you got to do. Making payments on time and things of that nature. Guess what? If you do that, you will have clients do the same for you. That's called a mirror effect. That's good. Absolutely. Last thing, and then I'll be done and I answer any questions if anybody has any. Lonnie says, there's power in reciprocity. Absolutely. That's exactly what that is, reciprocity. Y'all want to write that down? Hey, y'all got another champion on here, Mr. Lonnie Robinson. That's a champion up. Let me walk down here. I got to let some people in the gate. 1 second, you all. I got one more piece I'm going to share with y'all, then I'll be pretty much done. I answer any questions anybody has. You all can hold on 1 second. All right, no problem. So the last thing is, okay, developing the right mindset for success is, for one, when it comes to building your business, you always want to plan your day a day ahead. You want to write that down. I tell my inner circle members that all the time. You want to plan your day a day ahead. You want to write that down. And two, you want to have what we call a morning success ritual. A morning success ritual. Good stuff. Yes, a morning success ritual. Okay, all successful people, they have some type of morning routine. This helps you with developing the right mindset for success, having the right routine in the morning. Okay, so I'm going to share with you all my morning ritual very quickly. Very quickly. So typically, I get up pretty early most mornings because I like to start my day early. So I get up early. And I mean, it could vary for me. Some mornings I've gotten up at 4 a.m., some mornings 6 a.m. It just really depends on, you know, what happened that day before. Sometimes I take it in a little later, sometimes I take it in a little earlier, so it depends. I'm working on being a little bit more consistent with that, on my time of taking it in and my time of getting up. But I usually get up, like I say, between those hours. I get up early. And typically what I do is I pray in the morning. After I pray, I go to the gym. So I do a workout in the morning. There are a lot of successful people, they work out, you know, throughout their week. All right. And why I like to work out in the morning is because it gets my blood flowing. It gives me energy in the morning, puts me in a great positive mind state. And the reason I work out as well in the morning, a lot of times I listen to podcasts, interviews and stuff like that as well while I'm working out in the morning. So I started to educate myself very early in the morning. A lot of people say they don't have time to learn and stuff like that. That's a great time to learn when you're working out or you're exercising. Even if you don't have access to the gym, of course, you can always work out at your house, right? I mean, we can be creative when it comes to working out. You don't have to go to the gym. That's just something I choose to do. Typically, after that, what I do, I come home and I shower. Then I drink a protein shake in the morning. And then after that, I do my morning devotion. So I do get into scripture. I read scripture. I look to get an understanding from what I read. And then I do personal development. So I read 10 pages minimum of some type of personal development book every single morning. And it's a lot of personal development books out there. So a lot of people ask me all the time, you know, what books are you reading and stuff like that. I tell people the first book I always recommend to a lot of my clients, it's a book called, it's a lot of books, but one of the books that had a huge transformation on me that one of my coaches recommended to me some years ago was a book called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I read that book and it definitely transformed my thinking on a lot of different things. Another book is called The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. I recommend that to a lot of my clients when they first start working with us. And there's a lot of different books out there. You can just go to Amazon, personal development books, personal growth books, self-help books. And you'll find a lot of books in that space. And I read 10 pages minimum. And then I review my goals every single morning. And I do affirmations. Now, I do all this. Typically, I'm done like way before, sometimes before 7 a.m., depending on how early I got up. Sometimes before 9 a.m., I've done all this. And then I get into my work day. Okay? So you got to have a morning routine. This helps with developing the right mindset for success. I know y'all wanted me to talk about some mindset stuff. So that's why I'm on here doing that. All right, like, this helps with developing the right mindset for success. Everything that I've shared in this live stream. Okay? Did y'all get anything out of that? Please comment below. Did y'all get anything out of that? This all helps. This all helps with developing the right mindset for success. Did y'all get anything out of that? Please comment below if you did. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop any questions below as well. Feel free to drop any questions below about anything too. It don't have to just even be mindset. It could be business, marketing, sales, or anything you want to ask me. So V says, pray, workout, morning devotion, personal development, review goals, and affirmations. Yep, affirmations is the last thing. If y'all have affirmations that I say. And what I mean by affirmations, I say like I'm so happy and grateful to have certain things in my life, things that are already in my life to things that I'm speaking into my life as well that I want to come into my life. So these are things that you do. And if I'm telling you all this, if you was to Google and YouTube, a lot of things around success, you will see a lot of people that are quote unquote successful. These are the type of things that they have in place. I'm telling you. Very, very helpful. Awesome. I'm glad you got a lot out of it. Do y'all have any questions for me? Any questions for me about anything you want me to answer before we get off here? Any questions? And I'm looking to do these lives every Saturday. Every Saturday I'm looking to come in here and do a live stream in a private Facebook group. Give you all some value and answer questions. All good. Okay, awesome. All right, then, if y'all don't have any questions, we're going to end the live stream. Thank you for hopping on. And we'll be connecting more in the Facebook group throughout the week. And everybody definitely have a great rest of the weekend. And we'll talk soon. Let me end the live stream.